Hey, back on the Morning Brew. Thanks for watching us today. Larry Aarons, along with Stephen J. Westman, who is the Curious Townie from Local IQ Magazine.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, good stuff. With us today is Aaron Hunter, all the way from Lecacy Church here in Albuquerque. Aaron, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
What's your job title over there?
Job title would be a middle school student pastor.
There you go. So, oh, you handle those pre-teens and early teens.
It's an interesting age.
Oh my God,
yeah,
you are
it
a
is.
busy man.
We have a lot of fun.
I bet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's a guy that's been with us before. He is a professional boxer right here in Albuquerque. Josh Pitbull Torres is with us today, a pro lightweight, light welterweight boxer. Let me get that right, Josh. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good.
It's always a pleasure to be
I'm
here.
looking at your record here. You're 13-3-1 with 6 KOs in your career. You're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, we're definitely trying, to make a name for ourselves. We're not where we want to be, but we're definitely getting there.
Yeah, that's amazing. You're also a dad. You're married, and you're a professional barber as well.
That's right.
Wow, you're a busy
full-time
guy.
schedule. Oh yeah.
And you and Lecacy Church have teamed up for the Thanksgiving Throwdown.
Thanksgiving
Aaron. What's
Throwdown.
that about?
It's a obviously it's a youth-focused community event, and we really every week we share a message of hope, and a lot of people, especially with the holidays coming around, you have a dichotomy, if you will, of different individuals. Sometimes the holidays can be, a great festive season for a lot of people. Great memories, great stories. I enjoy the holidays. I love the holidays. But for some, it could be a time of, where a lot of hope is lost, a lot of drive and passion is lost.
Right.
It's just a difficult time, especially, maybe for a young person.
Right.
And so, Thanksgiving Throwdown, we are creating an atmosphere where we're giving a lot of hope, drive, and identity for the young person who attends the service that night for the event. And so we wanted to package that because we all love great stories, whether it be through a movie, a book, or word of mouth.
Right.
And so that's where Josh comes in, where we can, hear a story that can maybe inspire someone and give them a hope and a dream, especially during this time at a young age, to really have some type of ambition down the line.
Because to do what you do takes a lot of drive, ambition, and a lot of dedication.
Absolutely. It's very tough, but very rewarding. And there's a lot of different things out there for these kids, not only boxing, but whatever it is that they might be interested in. And I just want to try to shed a little bit of light on some of those things available to them.
You tell your story?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And how did you get into boxing? If
Well,
you don't mind sharing that.
Yeah, not a problem. I started boxing around 10 years ago. Growing up as a kid, I just always liked to fight. My father bought me a pair of gloves at a real young age, so I'd make my cousins throw on the gloves with me, make a lot of my friends throw on the gloves with me, and the older I got, the less they wanted to box with me. So
Yeah.
so in school, I was making some bad choices, getting into fights,
Sure.
yeah, in the schoolyard and stuff. So I had a good buddy of mine at the time who his father was running an amateur boxing team, and he says, Josh, come to the gym with me. You're always fighting anyway. Come use it for, something
To
positive.
channel that energy a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
For the longest time, I blew him off, and I said, sure, I'll go. And, but finally one day I did show up, and, I just showed up to the gym, and I never left. I was just one of those kids that stuck with it.
Wow. And it developed into a pro career. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
I never imagined taking it as far as I have, but it's definitely been a blessing, and I just want to kind of share that positive energy, try to
Kinda
pass
cool.
it
Let's
along.
do it.
You wear a lot of hats, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, you're young, you've got a family, you've got a job as a barber, and you're doing this. That's sometimes people can get overwhelmed by that, but it seems like you're on top of it.
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
with guys like Aaron and the Switch and Lecacy Church on my side,
Right.
it makes it all possible. And I know that with great power comes great responsibility. So
Right.
I prepared myself, and I prepare myself every day,
Right.
for the job title that I have.
Right, and as you talked about that lost hope this time of year, I think the expectations of what we're doing this time of year is what overwhelms people. And when you've got everything evened out like that, that's the best way to show people this can be done. So,
Absolutely.
Nice.
And there's a lot of challenges as far as bringing up our future, which is our youth,
Yeah.
and really giving them opportunities to see different people who have drive and who have ambition, and knowing that, hey, you know what, no matter if I want to be a politician or a doctor or whatever they want to choose, that they have a great foundation towards that journey. And so that's what we want to do with this community event, and it's a free event.
So the Thanksgiving Throwdown is actually the night before Thanksgiving.
It's actually the night before Thanksgiving, 26th.
6:30 at 7201 Central Avenue Northeast. Here's the details. And you can meet Josh, ask him all kinds of questions about your career and how you balance everything and your dedication. That's amazing. The discipline it takes to do what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. It gets challenging, but I mean, a lot of prayer, you know.
Sure.
I let God lead the way. I let Him lead and direct my paths, and you know, that handles most of the struggles for me. The rest, you know, it just falls into place.
Faith carries people a long way.
Absolutely.
It does.
And you were saying just before we came on that you have another fight possibly beginning of the year sometime.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we had one fight fall through. We were supposed to fight a couple weeks ago, but we had a couple opponents, you know, fall through that didn't work out. So now we're just, you know, sitting patiently, brainstorming with Chavez Promotions and, you know, waiting for the next big thing to come up. But
This is cool.
it won't be no later than 3 months. So, you know,
Good
you guys
deal.
definitely want to keep your ears, you know, ready for that next big announcement.
Well, thanks for coming back on the show. Aaron, great to have you on.
Thank you so much.
Don't be a
for having
stranger,
us.
okay?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
thanks. All right.
Happy holiday.
Yeah, Aaron
You as
Hunter
well.
with Lecacy Church and Josh Pitbull Torres will be at the Thanksgiving Throwdown next Wednesday night. And we gave you all the info on the screen. Thanks, guys.
So much.
We're going to continue here on the Morning Brew. You're going to meet John Dillon and Vivian Nesbitt from Art of the Song coming up.
Excited.